Alright everyone, welcome back to That Variety Nerd. I'm Christina, and today we are still kind of a bit of a mess, but we are back with Tony, Madison, and Cedric. So last episode, Elliot failed the class, but he's got a full schedule this semester slash term. He's got four classes. Tony's on academic probation, so he can't enroll for one more day, so he'll be able to enroll tomorrow. So we'll go ahead and do that. He's taking psychology courses right now. And so you got four more days left. So this episode is going to be mostly trying to get Cedric to graduate. That's the goal. So he's got to get two final exams done and a term paper and give a presentation. So he'll go ahead and give the presentation tomorrow, but we can go ahead and start working on that right now. In terms of like getting things together, he's got an A, which is fantastic. So again, this episode is going to be focusing on the three of them. We want to make sure that Cedric especially gets his degree done because that way it'll be one less person to worry about in terms of a degree. Tony's got a lot of he's got to catch up, to say the least. He can enroll in classes tomorrow, so that's pretty great. So once Cedric's done with this presentation, we'll have him just sort of put things together for that. And we'll have him take, well, whoa, okay. He's got mostly Tuesday and Thursday classes so far, but we'll have him do conflict great and small for that class. So conflict great and small. Have him do the homework for tomorrow. And then finding correlations in historical data. So after he's got his first draft done of that, we'll kind of just continue. So as always, get your choice of beverage, go get your snacks as we check in on Tony, Madison, and Cedric. So tomorrow Tony can go ahead and re-enroll. Madison, the last like 2 parts ago, she got a job as a programmer, well, at least in the tech career in general. I don't know what this is for. Oh, that's the laundry. Okay. What's the quality of said laundry? Well, let's just put the laundry away. So, Madison, you go do that. We'll have you also continue to work on your skills. So, we'll have you go ahead, practice your programming a little bit. Cedric is working on his presentation, soon to be doing homework, so he's doing all right. Tony can't really do much of anything. Again, we didn't really want him to have a job because he is suspended. Just doing his thing, right? Right. So we'll go ahead and read the festival, do that kind of fun stuff. We'll have him start doing some laundry. So add to washing machine. We'll have you clean the lint tray first and foremost. So we'll have you do the laundry. Oh, okay, you did that one. Actually, let's see here. We'll have you do your laundry, so go add to washing machine. We'll do that. Okay, I want to make sure I'm recording everything. Okay, cool. I'm like, oh god, am I recording everything? So yeah, as a disclaimer, if this is a longer episode, that's because we're trying to speed things up. So I might play a day or so off screen. We'll see how that goes. We'll probably play Tuesday off screen, but I don't know. But we're gonna at least play through the next few days while. Actually, no, we gotta return back to. Oh god, we gotta return back to Elliot on Wednesday because that way he can go ahead and just do his. Take the finals because that's kind of what killed us last time. So there's that. So we're doing that. But we got his two term papers in for two of his classes, so that's not too terrible. So yeah, Cedric's just doing his homework. So on Wednesday we'll go back to Elliot as well. Make sure that he takes his finals. I forgot which time those were at, but we'll do it early. Then we'll come back to Cedric. Okay, so term days left for so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh God, okay, okay. So Wednesday is also when Cedric takes his finals, I think. Ooh, he's got a 9 a.m. one. Oh boy. This is going to be a tough one. Well, to be fair, Cedric is probably the priority here because he needs to finish up his degree because he's that close. So we'll make sure that he's doing all right. I mean, Elliot can take an L for a little bit if needed, but again, when you're focusing on two different, what's the word I'm looking for? Two different households in a Let's Play, it's kind of hard to juggle these things sometimes. And Cedric's the closest one to getting a degree, so I think the priority should be on him for a little bit. So that's exactly what we are doing. All right, Madison is at level 3 in programming. We'll have her continue to just work on her programming stuff. She can start taking freelance stuff in a little bit too. But as soon as Cedric graduates, he'll have a job, which means Tony can go for his degree. Madison, we're kind of still waiting out to get Elliot, hopefully kind of close to getting a degree. Like, if he gets like halfway and wants to move off campus, like, Madison can move off campus or something with him. But we'll sort of see how that rolls. But we want to get Elliot to get his degree too. He's like five, yeah, 5 classes down. Yeah. All right, you dude are doing all right. You have a term paper somewhere. Yeah, so you have one term paper to do, so we're gonna work on finishing up the presentation first and foremost, and reorganizing that. Then we'll have you do your term paper, so write term paper for changing demographics. Okay, we'll have you take care of your needs in just a second too, so you're gonna go get some food in a bit. Then we'll have you also, while you're eating, watch some TV, so you'll channel surf. And then we'll have you start writing your term paper. Yeah, the old dude's pulling on all-nighter, okay? That's just how the cookie's crumbling. Okay, so he has a good presentation ready to go. So we'll have him do that in the morning. Actually, your term paper is going to come later. We'll have him give his presentation, then go to class, then he'll start working on his term paper. Come back home, that sort of thing. Hopefully the suspension gets lifted, and if not, that's fine. We'll take our time. Everything's going all right. So yeah, that's kind of what Madison's doing. She needs to go get some sleep because she, I think, has work tomorrow. I think. Yes, she has work tomorrow. Cedric, how are you doing, pal? Okay, you need some sleep too. So you have a little bit of fun in your system, and now, let's see here. Actually, how can you like push it and write your term paper at least? Like it doesn't have to be perfect. Like we can just have the draft ready to go. And if not, then that's fine. But we're making this work, right? Right. So, yeah, I think, well, actually, no, I'm not that terrible. We're gonna have you go to bed, no all-nighter for you. And we will be back once everyone's kind of wide awake and going and getting ready for the day, so get excited. All right, so everybody is wide awake. So Tony is in the middle of meal prepping. He made some pancakes for everybody. So he's going to be making some breakfast food just to meal prep a bit, just to save everyone a little bit of time, that sort of thing. So that's what he's doing. Cedric is sad, very sad, or at least not very sad, but still pretty sad. He's working on his term paper, but let's see here. It is a weekday. It is 8 a.m. This game is weird. This thing hates me. It's fine. This this household and just game is just lagging like heck. At least the save is. Okay, I thought I spilled some hot chocolate on me, but it's fine. Why are we not allowed to give our final presentation? Like, that's kind of something we have to do. Like, the game's making it hard. Okay, there we go. Everything's, like, lagged by, like, over an hour. And I'm, like, not here for it. So Cedric has a class in an hour. He's gonna go give a presentation. Madison, I think, has work in a little bit, too. Oh, we already have her clicked on. Okay, yeah, so she has to go in about a half an hour for that. Again, the game is very, very, very much delayed, so just as a disclaimer there. Okay, well, since you're not working or going to school or anything right now, you're gonna go ahead and just clean up everything. Can you re-enroll yet? Like, that's a better question I should be asking. Alright, so you're almost done with your presentation, so you'll go off to class after. Hopefully. This game is a little bit behind. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, Madison is off to work, and she's gonna work hard. You're gonna take notes. You, I don't know if you're gonna be able to enroll in classes or not today, because it's supposed to be today. Okay, wait. Did you even go to class? Okay, pulled a decent enough grade, that's fine. You are actually gonna go ahead and work on your paper. You, I don't know what's going on with you, my dude. Okay, I don't know what's going on. But here we are nonetheless, right? Right. So here we are, just living our best life. Okay, we'll complete the side project. Very cool. So maybe Madison will get a promotion today. That might be kind of cool. That might be a cool dynamic to kind of explore more. And again, do keep in mind that we have to go back over to Elliot on like Wednesday, I think, or even tomorrow. So we might flip back over to him for a little bit. Okay, Cedric's class is in an hour. Wonderful. Tony, you're still suspended for one more day. You don't have any room to talk. It's fine. Maybe if we go back over to Elliot and come back, like, it might break the suspension, but who knows. We'll have you actually. Go play some Sims Scuffle. Once you're done editing your paper, you'll turn that in. That way you only have to really do homework the next day or two. Right, you're gonna go off to class, which is great. Okay, how is your paper going? Normal. We'll just submit the term paper once he's back. So we'll have that under, just done. We'll have you. Not you. Tony, what are you doing? He's just doing his thing. Tony's just being Tony. Okay, Cedric did well in class today. Great. So he'll go ahead and submit the paper. Just get one more thing done and out of the way. So homework not started, homework not started. Alright, so what is due tomorrow? So let's see here. Changing demographics and medieval living. Great names, by the way. So we'll do changing demographics. We'll do medieval living, and then we will flip back over to Elliot, I think, maybe. We'll see. But in general, we'll flip back over to Elliot for a little bit. Ideally for tomorrow, just because I think Cedric's going to be fine. Okay, what are you doing? Why are you frozen? And, like, look, as long as we got the homework done, like, he should be fine. Elliot, I'm a little bit more worried about. I'm gonna assume it might mean, like, midnight. Okay, it looks like you're gonna get promoted, so that's pretty awesome. Madison might get promoted. Yep, Madison promoted to Ace Engineer, so she got extra 633 simoleons, so that's pretty awesome. You are going to continue to work on your programming skill a little bit more. So yeah, as long as we get the homework done, like, we should be fine. Missing family. Dude, you're with your family now. Granted, they're in different rooms, but they're all doing fine. Maybe he has to enroll, like, um, tomorrow. He has a D plus. Like, as long as you have, like, above a D, I think you get the degree in this game, which isn't normally a thing in real life. But it's The Sims and not real life, which is even better. So we're gonna move and add laundry to the dryer, so you're gonna go ahead and do that. Cedric is working on his homework, so again, we might just bump on over to Elliot at some point this episode, make sure that he goes to his finals, or that they happen, I should say. Because they didn't happen last time, and it wasn't a great time. Okay, Tony's suspension is over. He may now register for courses again. So, oh god, no, we don't want you to do that yet. Not yet. Not yet, my fam. Okay, so we'll have you continue to work on your programming skill a little bit more. You're going to go ahead and re-enroll. So if you remember correctly, he was studying psychology. Nope. He was studying psychology. I think to sort of ease back into it, we'll just do like 3 classes, I think. That sounds right. So, research and debate, we'll have him take that class as well. So, where's that? Evidence and debate prep. We'll take those 2 classes. We'll take those 3 classes, I should say. So, I'll pay with household funds. Alright, apparently that counted as a term paper. I don't know. It's fine. So your term starts tomorrow, from my understanding. So I think what we'll have you do is actually work on your term paper for push the button. Actually, well, your term technically doesn't start till tomorrow, so we'll just have you do your homework for push the button. And also, which one's tomorrow as well? Okay, so evidence and debate prep. Okay, everybody froze, I think. What happened to everybody? Everybody's falling apart. Okay, this might be the point where we go back to Elliot to make sure that he's doing all right. So, on that note, we got Tony re-enrolled in classes. I feel pretty good about where everyone's at right now, minus their needs, I think. So, there's that. But either way around, I think we're going to check back in with Elliot. This man's about to pee himself. I know it. I know it. But yeah, everyone's just kind of finalizing like what they're doing at this point, so that's that. So either way around, I think we're gonna head back over to Elliot and see how he's doing this semester, get his homework kind of accomplished, that sort of thing. So Cedric's gonna graduate probably. We'll see how that goes. We'll go from there. So we'll check back in with him tomorrow and kind of go from there. All right, friendos, and we are back with our good pal Elliot. So you might be wondering, Christina, he has 3 days left in the semester. Well, yes, but he also has a final exam tomorrow because Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that means his final is tomorrow. So we want to make sure that regardless, he's doing all right in terms of his homework. So that would be intermediate digital photo enhancement. So he's already done with one class, I think. Yeah. No, yes. So he's kind of done with like one of his classes, I think, in terms of homework, which is the research debate skills and thinking one, which is great. Dude, what are you doing? Dude. Everyone's just studying, okay? Everybody's just like, oh god, we're getting there. And so I think for Cedric, he should be fine even if he doesn't take the final. But we're going to still check back on him because Elliot's final for that class is tomorrow at 8 a.m. We'll flip back over to Cedric, make sure that Cedric goes to take his exam, and then we'll kind of bounce back and forth a little bit in general. We'll bounce back over to Elliot on Thursday when his term is over with. That way we get 2 terms done and out of the way. So that's kind of the direction where we're going. So Cedric's scheduled to graduate, possibly this part. So we'll check back in with him tomorrow and make sure that he takes the exams and at least goes to class. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So Elliot right now is just working on his homework for right now. So his, let's see here, his Monday, Wednesday, Friday classes will be over as of tomorrow. So that'll be nice. So basically, he's going to be done by tomorrow, which will be fantastic. Cedric should be done tomorrow as well. So again, we'll flip back over to Cedric and company. Also, Tony actually re-enrolled, which is exciting. So we'll sort of see how that goes. But for right now, oh god, that'll be so nice to only have one of them in school. Okay, you're gonna go get some food, even if it's like a cookie. I've had those days, fam. I've had days. I've had those days. So then after you're done with your cookie, you're gonna go, oh my god, I sound like a child there. Holy crap. It's fine. We're gonna get those in the sink, make our lives a little bit easier. So actually, which classes do you have today? You have your Tuesday, Thursday classes. So fiddling around, research and debate. So I'll at least do fiddling around before you leave. Sir, you're eating bad food. Like, actually, like, bad food. Alright, so you're done with your snack. And then we'll have you do your homework and then clean out the fridge, that sort of thing. So Ellie's just he's winging it. He's making it work, fam. He's making it work. So technically he has class on Thursday because it's the last day of the term, but we'll let him just sort of breeze through that because Cedric is a little bit more important at the time being. So we're gonna make sure that he goes to his class tomorrow morning, and then we'll get Cedric on board in general. So you are gonna go off to class, which is the research. No, which class? Which class are you going to, my dude? Oh, he's going early. Well, that makes sense, right? Right. So he's going to class a little bit earlier than expected, which is great. So he'll be just going out to class, going out to class. He's got 5 out of 12 classes done, so after this term he should be down to 9, hopefully. That's the goal. At least like 2 out of the, at least a couple of them should be fine. So then after we get Cedric off to his final exam, we'll come back to Elliot, that sort of thing. So I might edit that part out, just throwing that in there. But either way around, we're going to make it work, I promise. We are going to make this work. So Elliot's in class right now. He's just taking his notes. He's doing all right. And then we'll have you. Well, that's the class that he was. Okay. It's fine. He got 25% of his homework done. He has work later tonight as well, so there is that. Again, we need Cedric just to pass his classes, so that's kind of where we're going. You have class in 2 hours for your research and debate class, but I also want you to do your physics of sound homework as well, because that's tomorrow. So yeah, I think he's supposed to take his final tomorrow. I could be super wrong, but that's why we're going back and forth a little bit in this part. So just letting y'all know about that. No, Madison, your PC did not die. You're gonna be fine. So right now, Elliot's just, he's doing his homework right outside the door, which makes a little bit of sense. Okay, when's your class? Well, to be fair, everyone's classes and things are a little bit delayed in the game. It's fine. Everything's fine. Or at least it was over in San Myshuno. So there's that. Okay. Go off to class, my boy. My dude. Oh, he's going over there quote unquote early, but okay. It's fine. We're proud. We're proud of you, dude. We're proud of you. Hey, he's still making it to class, and I think that's what matters at this point. So we'll have you take some notes. Right, so he's going to do okay in that class, I would bet. Probably, right? Right. So we'll have him just do his homework for the physics of musical sound class and kind of go from there. But again, we need to make sure that Cedric goes to take his final, and that way Elliot can also go take his final as well. So Elliot's going to go take his final in the morning, and then we're going to go immediately back to Cedric and company. So that way Cedric can go take his final, and so on and so forth. Because Cedric's almost there. He's almost done. All right? All right. So we'll have you do physics of sound because that one's tomorrow. And then we'll actually also have you sit in on a skills class for the research and debate stuff because I know that's kind of his thing a little bit now. So yeah, Ellie's just kind of doing his homework. He's doing his thing. Again, my apologies that this is going to be a little bit longer episode. We got a lot going on, fam. I'm just throwing that out there. And I know you might be wondering, why aren't you having everybody in the same household? Well, that's to get a better encapsulated experience on everyone's ends. And again, I like to do walkthroughs. Walkthroughs are kind of like, okay, what are things that you can do in this pack? That sort of thing. So we're kind of just, we're spying on our poor dude, okay? We're spying on him. It's fine. So yeah, if we're late for work, we're late for work. We got our homework done for the physics of sound class, which is great. So we got our homework done for tomorrow. We're going to go in and get prepared as well. So that is quite great. We are done with homework. We only have 2 more classes to do homework for, but we're going to do fine. So we are taking the skills class, again, really quick rabbit hole sort of thing. You can also go to guest lectures, so those might pop up like any second now, so just throwing that out there. And so we can also check in our skills over here as well. So we are at 45% complete with the debate stuff. We might sit down one more class just to, make it a little bit easier on us, right? Right. And like honestly, like we're doing just fine. We're doing fine, people. We're doing fine. What are you doing? Oh my god. You crazy cat. Oh my god, look at that. Wow. Madison, what do you want? Sure. We'll chat with you in just a second before we head out to work. What is this masterpiece? Can this just be our thumbnail? We'll make it the thumbnail. It's fine. Well, to be fair, Cedric's graduating from Foxbury Institute as well, so that is that. All the time is kind of thrown off in this save, so there's that. Letting y'all know. Just casually letting y'all know. I don't know if it's kind of wonky in other saves or what have you, but we're making this work, right? Right. So, yeah, we have all of our homework done that we need to get done for tomorrow. Your skills are doing all right. So, let's see here, your research and debate skills, 62% complete. So, he's doing all right. We're not doing too bad here, right? Right. Alrighty, so here we go. We're gonna have you socialize with your coworkers a little bit. Get that social up. Where's the house at? Okay, it's right back here, right? Yes. Okay, here we go. Back at the house, people. We're back at the house. I usually set a timer, but not today. We got a lot to do. Okay, we're doing a lot. We got like a checklist. Make sure that Elliot goes to his final. Make sure that Cedric goes to his final. And we're gonna go from there, okay? That's just how the cookie's crumbling. We're gonna come back to Elliot after Cedric's final is done, unless if Cedric has multiple finals, and we're kind of screwed. But it's fine. But we got our homework done for tomorrow, so that's great. So Elliot's is not until 3:30, so we can kind of easily just bounce back and forth. I forgot to check Cedric's final schedule, just in general, but that's fine. But here we are nonetheless. We'll at least do okay in like 2 out of our 4 classes, at the very least. We have a little bit of wiggle room. It is fine. Why are y'all not like eating anything? Like, I'm not even joking. Like, are y'all okay? So yeah, there we go. So another 192 simoleons, that sort of thing. And so we're actually gonna have you do the rest of your homework right now. So fiddling around, research and debate. Oh, I was like, where are you at, dude? Okay, just do your homework on the sidewalk. It's fine. Well, to be fair, he's doing his homework pretty quickly, so that's actually pretty good. Same. What a mood. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure that he gets his homework done. We'll be back once he gets his homework done and send him off to his final exam. Actually, no, we'll hang through with it. But today's the last day of the semester for Cedric. Tomorrow, Elliot's term ends as well. So, okay, where's our house at? It's like here somewhere. I know it. I knows it. It's back here. Okay, we're like really far away from home right now, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. But here we are. Elliot's almost done with his fiddling around homework, which is the 8 a.m. class. And then he has the other class, which is the research, debate, and critical thinking class. So he has violins. He has 2 violin classes. He has a photography class, so that's kind of cool. So he's learning a mixture of things in his classes, which is fantastic. We'll go ahead and email professors about progress in general before we do anything else. Just to see where we're going. That way we are going to feel hopefully okay. Okay. Stellar student and fiddling around. Okay, so grade is certainly satisfactory. Okay, so, or of course if you're still working on your paper or you just have forgotten to turn it, that's a mood right there. You have a passing grade, so if that's all you need, you're good to go. If you have any remaining time to commit to the class, though, there is indeed room for improvement. So we're not failing the class. We're not failing classes, which is great. So we're going to go ahead and finish the homework. And we have an 8 a.m. final, so, I mean, we're doing alright, friendos. We're doing alright. Our halfway concerning class is going to be the intermediate digital photo enhancement class. But we're doing our homework for the research, debate, and critical thinking class right now, so hopefully we can get that done and out of the way. So that way he can just go and take his final. We'll hop over to Cedric and have him take his finals, because your next final isn't until 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so just gonna throw that out there. But yeah, I think we've covered quite a bit of ground in the first 10 episodes alone. I think we're due for kind of a big moment, too, just in general, so whether that's gonna be... Oh, God. Okay, visit university housing? No, thank you. We did our time there. We did our time. We had 1 term there, and we kind of just lost it. So yeah, we can also tutor students as well, which is also another part of the aspiration. So we're going to focus a little bit on the aspiration with Elliot a little bit more as well. We'll probably do the same aspiration for Madison, if we haven't already. So you're done with your classes. Okay, are you doing all right, fam? All right, we'll have you go home for a little bit, just to go freshen up and all that sorts of good stuff. Your house is like right here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, the house is like right here. So we'll have you go freshen up. So go. Oh my God, this person is just obsessed with their stereo. I swear to God. Okay, you're about to pass out. It's fine. Please just go take a shower and go pee. For all of us, please. Just please do it, my friend. Do it, my friend. Oh, poop! Poop! Where's the final? Okay, well, go pee and then go take the final. Okay, it's time, people. It's time. I know we're gonna be going grungy, gross, and tired, but you know what? We're gonna make this work. We're gonna go to our final. We can do this. We'll go over to Cedric as soon as Elliot's done with his final, or as soon as we get him into his final, I should say. Because we gotta roll, people. We gotta go. Wait, how did that happen? Oh, see what I mean? Like, it's not gonna count for the final exam. What the crap? Okay, let's go over to Cedric right now. Right, party people, we are back, and with our beloved Cedric, obviously, he hasn't done his homework, but as long as we go take that final, we should be fine. Or so I hope. This is our last day of classes, so we're going to go and at least attempt our finding correlations in historical data homework. For right now, we got 2 term papers, we got a term paper submitted, we got a medieval living presentation done. How are you doing, my friend? Okay, you're going off to class in just a second. You got 2 term papers to write, my dude. Okay. Well, you got like 6 days left of the semester, so you're fine. You're on your last day. Why don't they have like a universal time? I'm not even joking. Okay, you need to go to class. Are you going to class? You should be. Thank you. Take notes. Is this going to be glitched out? Please tell me it's not going to be glitched out. The finals people, they're glitched out. This is not a drill. Oh, God. Why are they like this? Alright, so Elliot's got his final coming up for his other class, but we'll at least do the conflict rate and small homework once he gets back. Tony's class is, well, his next class is going to be tomorrow, so he can just work on the homework for tomorrow's class once he gets back. Madison is off to work. She's going to work hard, except that she's not. So we're going to have her socialize a little bit. Both the dudes are going to do their homework. You're going to do conflict, great, and small homework because that is your next class. So conflict, great, and small. Oh, see, they need to fix this because, like, it's just not okay. It's objectively not okay. Okay, so you're going to do your homework in general. I don't know. Okay, pushing the buttons and evidence and debate prep. So those are going to be next. So they're just going to do their homework. Like the dudes that they are. What are you knocking on the door for, landlord? Like, we didn't do anything. Just gonna throw that out there. Like father, like son. Gotta get those thumbnail options in there. There we go. You know, can the landlord go yell at the neighbors because they're being loud and rude? Oh, I love how they waited till the landlord left. Just gonna throw that out there. Throw in some shade. Dry and warm. Okay, so one of the 2 of you can go do that. Probably more so Cedric. He's got an exam coming up, unless if they just screw that up again. So we'll have you do that. And then you will be done, hopefully, when you're back from your exam. So get excited. You've still got a few days left in your term, but that's fine. You're going to do your homework. Hopefully you'll have some energy to go do your papers, or at least start writing them. So we'll queue up those actions a little bit. And go from there. Can I just say how much I appreciate the new items in the pack for Discover University? Like, they fit in pretty well with like all the other stuff that we got. Like, they're different, but they fit in really well, and that's what I'm here for. That's the positivity that I need in my life. Okay, so you're almost done with your homework for conflict, great, and small, which is great. Small. Remember when small was a thing? Oh my god. That was so stupid. Akira! Hi, Akira! He pops up like so often in our Let's Plays, probably because of the fact that we do like city living as our like main setting. So that could be, go to your exam, please, for the love of God, go to your exam. Okay, well that glitched out real fast. It's fine. Tony, how are you doing? Okay, you got 1 homework thing done. Good job. Cedric is trying to go to class, but it's not letting him. Apparently it glitched out, so that's awesome. Not awesome. Hopefully he doesn't fail any of his classes. Okay, well, no, it's glitched out. There's something going on, my dudes. There's something going on. Take your notes. And I don't know why the final exams are not working properly like they should be. But you know what? We're gonna make it work. Because that's what we do here. Okay, all Madison really will have to likely do is just... Right, Cedric turned in his paper. Tony's at level 3 in the research skill, which is great. So let's take a look-see. Alright, Tony. Oh god, we better know what these... Actually, no, Madison, I think you can do that. Well, plus the bathroom's like right there. Okay, it just slowed down. Getting a little worried here, people. So we'll see how Cedric's doing, and then we will also go and take a look at how Elliot's doing, because his last day of the term is tomorrow. All right, party people! Our boy Cedric is officially a college graduate. Grandpa is graduating, people. So he got straight A's once again. He's an A-plus student. We are so... Look at this! Grandpa got a degree. This is great. This is great. Boom! It's been quite a journey. Cedric's graduation ceremony from Foxbury Institute is tomorrow. Time to celebrate. I'm so proud of this man. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Okay, so we're going to go back over to Elliot, go do his homework, and see how his term finalizes. So I might just kind of speed through tomorrow stuff with Elliot and just get to the term part. So there we go. So get excited. Okay, I'm really confused as to where that number came from, but we are back with our good old pal, Elliot. He needs to go to work. You need to go to work, my dude. So his homework is not started in either of these, but tomorrow's his last day of the term, I think. So I don't know how that's going to work. But either way around, we're going to be finishing up this episode. So Cedric's graduated. The grandpa graduated, people. The grandpa graduated. This is not a drill. The grandpa got his degree. We are proud of him. We are very, very proud of him. We just want to make sure that Elliot's going to be okay because the final exam kind of glitches out. So just as a full disclaimer, in case if you're wondering, yeah, that's a big yikes and something that needs to get fixed. So in case you're playing Discovery University and your final doesn't get counted for some reason, that's a thing. Just please, for love of God, fix that. Okay, so we're going to actually have you just take it easy, even if it's for like a little bit. We'll have you do your homework, or I should say finish up your homework for class tomorrow. Oh God, okay. How are we doing in class? That's a better question that we should be asking ourselves. Okay, why do we have 1,800 simoleons in terms of bills? Like, shouldn't that be on our roommates thing? So in case you're wondering, so the graduations are rabbit holes, and I didn't want to deal with the loading screens, so just letting y'all know about that. So yeah, we'll do our homework, hang out with our roommate. My arm is itching. I realize this is likely to be a longer episode, so we'll kind of just fast forward ahead to the point where he gets his grades, so we will be back in just a second. Alright everyone, and we are back with Elliot's grades for this semester. So, Elliot started out pretty strong. He didn't fail any classes this semester. His GPA is really awesome. So he got a B+ in intermediate digital photo enhancement, an A- in the physics of musical sound, A+ in fiddling around, and A+ in research, debate, and critical thinking. So he is currently an A- GPA with an A for the term, which is fantastic. And he's got 3 more classes left, people, so we're going to go ahead and enroll in those 3 classes. So would you like to sign for another term? Yes, we would. So he's going to stay at this house for another term, which is exciting. So painting with code, he's got black and white photography, which is cool. Let's see what other sorts of courses we could take. We could take the research and debate one because that aligns pretty... Actually, no, we just took that one. We took that one. What other one should we take? Let's see here. I say, let us do, well, let's see here. What's going to be pretty beneficial in general? So I think we should take the, well, I'm not sure which ones we should take. Painting, photography, and violin skills. So I think we should do another photography class, but we already have another photography class lined up. So I think we should take a guitar class, have a little bit of fun. So let's enroll in our last semester and end the episode. So we'll go forth from there. We can't afford to pay with our. Oh, yeah, we can, I think. Yeah, we can. So here we go. We have the painting with code, photography class, and riffing on guitar. So we got housing covered. Everything's covered. We just have to pay 300 simoleons. Let's do this. Oh, okay. He's not doing great. So, on that happy note, we got three more classes left with Elliot. Cedric has graduated with his degree. And so, next time, we're going to actually focus on Elliot and get on track. Tony, more specifically, needs to get on track as well. So, we'll go back over to Cedric, Tony, and company. We'll get Cedric in the law career as a judge, which is kind of what the branch is, I think. And we'll kind of go from there. We'll also start to work on Madison's skills a little bit because she's going to be next. So as soon as Ellie graduates, we're going to go on to Madison and kind of go from there. So on that happy note, I know this is a longer episode, but I think it was a good one and certainly one that we needed. So Grandpa graduated. Elliot's an A minus overall. He's got three more classes left. Tony's got his classes somewhat back. So next time we're going to be starting out at Cedric, Tony, and Madison's, and we'll go from there. So on that happy note, thank you all so much for tuning in. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun stuff here on YouTube. Go follow me on social media. All that's in the description down below. And I will see you all later. Bye, everyone.